Every city has a place people avoid, not because it's dangerous, but because something feels wrong. For me, it was bus stop 47. No lights, no timetable, no passengers. And after what happened that night, I understand why no one waits there anymore. I was coming back late, phone battery on 2%, last bus of the night already pulling away. I ran, I shouted. The driver didn't even look at me. The rain started almost immediately, heavy, cold, sudden. That's when I saw it, a bus stop I'd never noticed before. No street light above it, just a cracked bench and a faded sign that read 47. I checked my phone, no signal, no maps, nothing. But the strange part? I wasn't alone. Someone was already sitting there. A man, tall, still, facing forward. He didn't look at me when I sat down, didn't move, didn't blink. Minutes passed. Then I noticed something unsettling. The rain wasn't touching him. Water hit the ground around his feet, but his coat stayed perfectly dry. I cleared my throat. Does the bus still come here?" He answered immediately, without turning his head. "It always comes." His voice sounded wrong, like it was echoing from somewhere far away. I asked what he meant. Slowly, too slowly, he turned to face me. His eyes were open, but there was nothing behind them. "When the bus arrives," he said, "don't speak to the driver." A pause. "Don't look at the other passengers." Another pause. Then he leaned closer. "And if you hear your name," my heart started pounding, "do not answer." I stood up. That's when I heard it, the sound of an engine. The bus rolled out of the darkness, old, rusty, windows blacked out, no destination sign. The doors hissed open. Inside, the lights flickered, revealing silhouettes, people sitting perfectly still, too still. As I stepped inside, the man grabbed my wrist. His grip was ice cold. "Whatever you do," he whispered, "don't sit down." Before I could respond, the doors slammed shut. The bus started moving, slowly, painfully slowly. I stood in the aisle, holding on to a pole. That's when I heard it, a voice, my mother's voice, calling my name from behind me. I didn't turn. Then my best friend's voice, laughing, begging, pleading. The passengers began to move, not their bodies, their heads, all turning toward me at once. Their mouths opened, and they spoke together, my name, over and over. The driver finally spoke. "Everyone gets off eventually." I shouted, "Where is this bus going?" He smiled in the mirror. "Home." The bus slowed, doors opening. I didn't recognize the place outside. No buildings, no sky, just darkness. The man from the bus stop stood beside me again. "This is where I got off," he said softly. I answered, and then he stepped into the dark. The bus lurched forward. Something inside me snapped. I pulled the emergency handle. The lights went out. When they came back on, I was lying on the street, morning traffic passing by. Bus stop 47 was gone. I made it home, but sometimes, late at night, when the city goes quiet, I still hear an engine slowing down and a voice calling my name. If you ever see a bus stop that isn't on the map, don't wait. And whatever you do, don't answer.
The mirror was already in the apartment when I moved in. It wasn't hung, it was part of the wall. The landlord told me one thing: don't sleep facing it. I laughed. That was my first mistake. The first few nights, nothing happened. Then I noticed something small. I brushed my teeth and turned away. In the mirror, I didn't. My reflection stayed there, watching. When I turned back, it copied me again. Perfectly. Too perfectly. That night, I dreamed I was trapped behind glass, screaming while someone else wore my face. I woke up exhausted. Every morning after that, I felt weaker, like something was being taken. One night, I spoke to the mirror. "Why are you doing this?" My reflection answered. Its lips moved a second late. "Because you leave." The lights flickered. The mirror darkened. My reflection stepped closer. "Every time you sleep, you fade." I stopped sleeping. I covered the mirror. It didn't matter. I could feel it behind the glass, learning me. On the fourth night, my body gave up. I blinked, just once. When I opened my eyes, I was standing in front of the mirror. The cover was gone. The reflection smiled. I didn't. Behind it were other faces, dozens, all watching, all trapped. The glass softened. My hands passed through, cold, heavy. The reflection leaned close. "I'll take better care of your life." I thought being trapped behind the mirror would be the worst part. I was wrong, because I can still feel. I feel hunger, but I can't eat. I feel sleep, but I can't dream. I feel time, but it doesn't move. I watch my body live my life. It answers my phone. It laughs with my friends. It sleeps in my bed. Sometimes it stands in front of the mirror at night, just staring, smiling, listening, because it can hear me screaming. It just doesn't care. And now, it's teaching the mirror something new: how to split, how to make room. So when you look into a mirror and feel watched, when your reflection hesitates, when it smiles a moment too late, that's not fear, that's recognition. It knows you'll need sleep eventually, and it's patient, very patient. If you want to know how I get out of the mirror, drop a comment below saying Part 2. And don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.